In the Krasnoarmeysk direction, operators from the 81st Separate Reconnaissance Brigade, known as Sparta, successfully targeted and destroyed Ukrainian armed forces vehicles and armored units. Another win for Moscow. Deep in the enemy's rear, Russian special forces opened relentless fire on an armed forces of Ukraine pickup. The vehicle was hammered without mercy, riddled until nothing was left. Ruthless and precise, the mission ended in total success. A US-made Humvee bursts into flames. One strike from a Russian FPV drone turned the vehicle into a fiery coffin. The Ukrainian crew abandoned it in terror, fleeing the scene as the enemy camera captured every moment of destruction. In Slavutych, Kyiv region, footage captured Russian strikes on Ukrainian 330 kilovolts and 110 kilovolts power facilities. The video shows massive explosions from the impact, confirming the complete destruction of the targets. The loss of these power nodes deals a significant blow to Ukraine's military, disrupting energy supplies critical for command centers, communications, and equipment operations. From the Seversk direction, footage captured the destruction of Ukrainian strongholds, the result of anti-tank mines. These mines continue to play a decisive role in the conflict, halting advances, crippling armored vehicles, and forcing Ukrainian troops to abandon fortified positions under constant threat of hidden explosives. Turning to the land forces, a Russian tank crew continues to praise the capabilities of their unit and the effectiveness of their tank in combat. With precision and firepower, they have been systematically destroying concealed platoons, fortified strongholds, dugouts, armored vehicles, and Ukrainian manpower, demonstrating the decisive role of armor on the battlefield. Hitting the target relentlessly. Russian Geran drones struck in the Chernihiv region, for the first time destroying a moving Ukrainian fuel train 150 to 200 kilometers from the border. The first drone disabled the locomotive, forcing it to stop, while follow-up strikes ignited the platforms and tanks. 2 Ukrainian helicopters also crashed after colliding with drones they had shot down, and the wreckage revealed advanced NVIDIA systems guiding the attack. Let's monitor from above. More than 100 drones and 20 Ukrainian trucks were completely destroyed in a deadly precision strike by Russia's Iskander tactical missile system near the Chernihiv region. Russia's Geran UAVs also successfully disabled 5 additional trucks carrying drones. In the darkness of the Bucha sky, in the Kyiv region, a Russian-made Geran kamikaze drone struck the railway infrastructure with force. Amid the trees, a 44 AK drone flew slowly but steadily, targeting and destroying camouflaged Ukrainian armed forces equipment in the Sumy region. Monitoring from above, let's take a look at the Russian forces who successfully destroyed the Ukrainian UAV command center in Kupyansk. First, Geran strikes in Konatom. Smoke and blasts fill the sky. Russian aviation also hit Balaklia as 6 Polish F-16s neared the border. Target locked. 4 guided FAB 250 aerial bombs struck the target with high precision. The 156th OMRB of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, located in the village of Oktyabrskoye, was hit without warning. A night that was supposed to be calm turned into a nightmare. This time, it was Odessa that was once again rocked by a powerful explosion. One, two, three. Boom! The electronic warfare station that had been disrupting communications is now destroyed. The control point for the Ukrainian Armed Forces UAVs is disabled. The equipment that had been managing spies in the sky for weeks suddenly fell silent. That's a brief update from Volchansk. Alongside the previous footage, a brief video also captures the destruction of a Ukrainian Armed Forces Starlink terminal in the Kupyansk region. Near the Mertzilovo railway station in the Krasnoarmeysk direction, an M2 Bradley belonging to the Ukrainian Armed Forces, its side marked by a carelessly painted triangle evoking memories of Kursk, burns fiercely after being hit by a series of FPV drone strikes. Hidden among the trees and covered with camouflage nets, a T-64BV tank of the Ukrainian Armed Forces still failed to evade a Russian KV-N FPV drone, which struck its target near the village of Podgavrilovka in the Dnipropetrovsk region. The Russian Ministry of Defense has released footage documenting the liberation of the Verbovoye community in the Dnipropetrovsk region. Aerial shots taken from several hundred feet above show a vast plain, partially obscured by clusters of trees, moments before multiple explosions erupt almost simultaneously across the landscape. Accompanying this are dramatic FPV drone clips showing direct hits on Ukrainian armored vehicles and transport trucks. The footage ends on a triumphant note, with Russian soldiers raising their flag high, a clear signal of their successful operation to reclaim the settlement. UAV teams from the Novorossiysk Guards Mountain Assault Formation successfully thwarted an attempt by Ukrainian forces to rotate their units in forward positions in the Zaporozhye region. In a separate operation, a UAV unit from the Yug group of forces neutralized a robotic system of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, along with the cargo it was transporting. Elsewhere, the footage also shows UAV operators from the Vostok group of forces striking a Ukrainian reconnaissance group in the Dnipropetrovsk region, further weakening the enemy's tactical capabilities. A Grad multiple launch rocket system unit was brought out from its hidden bunker, which had been covered with camouflage netting. Shortly after, 2 personnel were seen boarding the launcher vehicle. Footage from their body-worn cameras shows them moving toward the launch site, where they immediately parked the vehicle to prepare for an attack. The ensuing Grad rocket strikes proved devastating. As a result of the Grad multiple launch rocket system strikes, Ukrainian armored vehicles were destroyed in the Krasny Lyman direction. That's all for today's update. Thanks for watching, and don't miss our upcoming videos.